We need to facilitate trade and immigration at the border. We can fund more innovation to detect unauthorized crossings. The fact is, the women and children at the border are not a security threat. They are a humanitarian challenge, a challenge that President Trump's own cruel and counterproductive policies have only deepened. And the fact is, President Trump must stop holding the American people hostage, must stop manufacturing a crisis, and must reopen the government. Thank you. Leader Schumer.
Thank you, Speaker Pelosi. My fellow Americans, we address you tonight for one reason only. The President of the United States, having failed to get Mexico to pay for his ineffective, unnecessary border wall, and unable to convince the Congress or the American people to foot the bill, has shut down the government. American democracy doesn't work that way. We don't govern by temper tantrum. No president should pound the table and demand he gets his way, or else the government shuts down, hurting millions of Americans who are treated as leverage. Tonight, and throughout this debate and throughout his presidency, President Trump has appealed to fear, not facts, division, not unity. Make no mistake, Democrats and the president both want stronger border security. However, we sharply disagree with the president about the most effective way to do it. So, how do we untangle this mess? Well, there's an obvious solution. Separate the shutdown from arguments over border security. There is bipartisan legislation supported by Democrats and Republicans to reopen government while allowing debate over border security to continue. There is no excuse for hurting millions of Americans over a policy difference. Federal workers are about to miss a paycheck. Some families can't get a mortgage to buy a new home. Farmers and small businesses won't get loans they desperately need. Most presidents have used Oval Office addresses for noble purposes. This president just used the backdrop of the Oval Office to manufacture a crisis, stoke fear, and divert attention from the turmoil in his administration. My fellow Americans, there is no challenge so great that our nation cannot rise to meet it. We can reopen the government and continue to work through disagreements over policy. We can secure our border without an ineffective, expensive wall. And we can welcome legal immigrants and refugees without compromising safety and security. The symbol of America should be the Statue of Liberty, not a 30-foot wall. So our suggestion is a simple one. Mr. President, reopen the government and we can work to resolve our differences over border security, but end this shutdown now. Thank you.
So there you've had it. We've heard from the president, we've heard from the Democrats. It sure does not sound like we're going to get a compromise anytime soon. We are going to return now to our regular programming. For many of you in the West, that is World News Tonight with David Muir. And our special report's going to continue right now on ABC News Live. That's our 24/7 streaming channel on abcnews.com. Much more tonight on Nightline. And I'll see you tomorrow on GMA.
This has been a special report from ABC News.
What's one thing we all know black people don't like? Camping. An overwhelming majority of national park visitors are white. Only 7% of national park visitors are black, and they probably just got lost on the way to Vegas. The only good thing about camping is all those comedies about white people in the woods. Oh, that boulder got him! Should have stayed home.
Oh, my God.
Goodbye, arm. Woo! Wilderness remains undefeated against white people. I thought this would be funnier.
It's not funny.
So I chose to honor the great men and women who didn't have a choice about being outside by keeping my black ass inside, which is why I was so horrified to hear this.
You need to take Jack and Diane camping.
What? Look, I can't take them camping.
Why?
I don't know anything about it. The woods or or how to set up that sleeping triangle thing.
The tent?
See? You're already miles ahead of me.
Oh, my God.
Have fun tonight.
Oh, no, Dre. I have surgery tonight. And it is not just any surgery. It is my chance at a schleb.
A schleb?
Have you ever heard of the EGOT?